In a small town in Colorado, there was a family getting ready to celebrate their very first Lunar New Year. Since moving to the United States, the family consisted of Mr. and Mrs. Lai, their son Hung, daughter Ling, and their dog Lucky. Though they had been in America for a few years, TGT, the Vietnamese New Year, still held a very special place in their hearts. On the last day of the old year, Hung decided he wanted to host a traditional tit celebration at their house. He wanted to share the joy and traditions of the Vietnamese New Year with their neighbors, whether they were American or from different parts of the world. Hung decorated the house with peach blossoms, red couplets, and of course, a traditional TT feast featuring Chang square sticky rice cakes, braised pork with eggs, and bamboo shoot soup. Although they didn't have many Vietnamese friends in town, Hung invited all the neighbors to join in the celebration. That evening, neighbors began to arrive. Alice, an American neighbor, walked in and looked around in surprise. "Wow, this is the first time I've seen a New Year party like this. What is this big cake that looks like a giant dumpling?" she asked. Pointing at the Chang, Hung laughed and explained the significance of the cake, then offered her a slice. It was Alice's first time trying it, and she immediately loved it. "This is amazing! I think I'll have to try making this at home," she said, still enjoying the flavors. But the fun didn't stop there. Lucky, the family's dog, joined in on the celebration. He ran around causing laughter every time he jumped up to greet guests, and eventually curled up under the dining table, as if he was part of the festivities. As the New Year drew near, the family and their guests went outside to welcome the new year. They shared good wishes, hoping for a joyful and prosperous year ahead. Even though the atmosphere in the US was different from TGT back in Vietnam, at that moment, everyone felt the warmth and connection. It was as if Tit wasn't just for the Vietnamese, it was a celebration for everyone. For Hung and his family, Tit wasn't just about rituals or food. It was about connecting, sharing, and making memories in their new home. Their first Tit celebration in America. It had turned into something reminder that no matter where you are, the spirit of the holiday can always bring people together.